This is not gonna work. This dog wants to be over here with me and she just want to get into some stuff. That's all she's here for. Yeah, I see her. She is trying. I don't know what she sees other than my chimney, but she's looking for something to get into. What? Oh my God. Listen, no, I don't want any doggy kisses. Okay. You gotta go. This is not gonna work. I'm trying to organize. Y'all see this? This is what we have to deal with. Trying to sit in my lap. She is not gonna let me do this, but anyway. I'm gonna try. All right, so I'm gonna have to put her down. I can't do that. Okay, Bella, you gotta go. You must go. Can you go? Let's see if she'll go. Okay. All right, so this is a terrible angle, but I've got these silicone beads in, so I decided to organize them with you guys. We all kind of life noises. We're washing clothes, grocery shopping soon. I need to make a list for the groceries, but I thought I would do a little bit of this. This is the beginning of a new crafty week. Okay, I made that a rotten angle, but anyway. Got a bunch of these beads in, because y'all know I always go overboard. Organize them, and I'm trying to put all the silicone beads together, and then put the round beads together, and then I'm gonna try and make it a wristlet, which I will show you guys. I haven't crocheted this weekend. So far, today is Sunday, by the way, and we've been to church. I walked the dog when we got back and started the clothes. And Steve started the clothes. I'm going to finish. I will continue them on, and he's going to go to the grocery store. And so, since I had to do this, I figured I'd do it with y'all. All right, so anyway, these are like silicone spacers. I'm planning to make a little wristlet with a little purse, and today I got these beads in, and they are all the colors I need to make what I want to make. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I have a couple of crochet projects started, but I did not continue on, and I need to. So we'll see. I think I'll get some crochet in. It's just I'm slowing down, man. I just have slowing down with the crochet. All right, guys, here we go. I made a little wristlet with a little ID wallet attached. So it's like a keychain ring, so you can put your keys on it. But also, you can just flip the wristlet part around your wrist and carry your ID and your keys. All right, this is the beginning or the continuation of a new crafty week. Sorry, this video cut off. My phone died before. Anyway, that's it. That's all for now. Bye. All right, so I got this kit off of TikTok. I think it was like $10 and something. And I bought this because I thought, oh, this would be cool. I could take this little kit to work, and I can make pins, you know, on my lunch break. I can do a little bit of crafting, and it's easy to carry it. It's so portable. And then once I make the pins from the kit, then I can always refill that with supplies for more pins or possibly keychains, and then I can just take that to work with me. Anyway, this was really, really worth it. It was, like I said, it's only 10 something. I'll try to find the seller and link it, because the last time I looked, it was down to 7 something for one of these kits, and they have several different color themes. And I'm just showing you here everything that's in there. There's 4 of each bead. Coordinated with the pin. It came with 3 pins. It had 3 focal beads, which are the beads with the words on it. And then there was, spacers, rhinestone spacers. There were lentils, which are silicone spacers. And I think the beads are somewhere between maybe 15 and 16 millimeter. Just the perfect size to put on these pins. And I have to say, I enjoy doing it. Hey guys, so today is Friday, the Friday before Memorial Day. And of course, Memorial Day is a holiday, and I, back in January, had the foresight to turn this into a 4-day weekend, so I'm off today. And here's what I have created so far today. I just decided today would be a day to craft, and I do plan to crochet as well. But first, I wanted to get into these wristlets. I really, absolutely adore these focals, and therefore I must use them. And so I made 2 little ID wallets. You can see I got little charms dangling. And yeah, I'm excited for these. And then I made card charms. So these go around your, what is it called? Your rear view mirror. And look at them. I just had to use the focals, guys. And mostly everything here is silicone, but there is some acrylic here. Look at these. Let's see if I show you the bead caps there. I just, enjoyed making these. And now I am going to wash my dishes, get ready to take my pup to the dog park, and continue on this day. We'll go and pick up Jordan as well. So everything practically that I have here, I got it from TikTok. And the only thing I think the silver charms and the lips, I didn't get that from TikTok. Everything else though, these were not. These I already had. And the jump rings, the split rings, I already had those. But yeah, that's today's crafting so far. I will see you. Oh, I want to tell you, these are clasps that break away, so you can just open them up and wrap them around your rear view mirror, and you'll have a cute little card charm. I will show you how to use one. I'm keeping this one, living my best life for myself, and I'll show you it in my car. Okay, bye. Good morning, guys. So it's Sunday morning, and I got this last week. Steve went out and he came back and brought me this Crochet Now magazine, and it is let's see, volume something. Let's see, Crochet Now, issue 119. Okay, it's issue 119. Anyway, he got this from Barnes & Noble. Yeah, I just want to flip through it because I don't have a ton of crochet content, but I thought we could share this together. So there's 51 patterns in here. And I'll show you the freebie. These always come with a freebie. And I'll show you those when I'll get up. I'll do it in another clip because I don't have it with me. But anyway, I think that's pretty cool. This is interesting. I think you have to have a certain body type and to pull that one off. I love these little mushroom twins, which these are made with acrylic yarn. I will probably attempt these, but with plush yarn and maybe in a different color. These are really cool. This is a nice, what is it, 72. Let's see. I don't see it. Oh, 72 is Spring Bright Sampler Scarf. I thought it was a sampler. It's always fun to do a sampler to try out new stitches. This is what's new. And these are super cute. Look at this. These are all very cute, especially if you still like making amigurumi in acrylic or cotton yarns. These are really nice. It's a crochet along apparently that you can sign up for and get a kit for. All right, so that's that, but that's really cute. Actually, there's some more Riko-Rumi patterns featured in an ad, and they look so cute. Very, very tempted. So Charlotte's Universe, this pattern has been around a very long time. I think, if I remember right, Terry from Yarn Joy may have done this one. And who else? I forgot who else did this. No, it was Sophie's Universe that they did. This is now Charlotte's Universe. And this is another crochet along. I know myself well enough that this is not for me. I wish it was because it's beautiful, but I would abandon this. I would get overwhelmed. So I won't start it. But anyway, look at this. Our new book, Springtime Crochet. Cute little bunny gnome. Oh, look. There's going to be, there's a free, which I can download, a free book. Amigurumi book that you can download. That's very, very cool. I like that. Let's see. I'll have to look that up. There's a couple of different things featured here. Like these kind of things, I just doesn't work on my body type because it's already bulky and it doesn't have any shaping. And this is the very reason why, you know, for many years I just wouldn't even wear a t-shirt. And even now if I wear t-shirts, they're just purposefully oversized, so you don't expect much. I think that this narwhal is super, super cute. This is just people showing what they made, but these things were featured in past issues. So you can make something, I guess, submit your project based on a pattern in one of the issues and possibly be featured. There's so much granny square stuff in here. I am not a fan of wearing any type of granny square anything. It's just too much for my body type, but I think the colors are beautiful. And here's this. We talked about that. And like this girl's body type, it works. I think she's not super top heavy there, so this will work, I think, on a smaller frame, but that could just be my own insecurities. I just don't see wearing something like that because look, it's cropped, so you don't want to really have at least I don't think I could wear it because I think you need to have a little bit of a smaller belly for that. Anyway, that's the back of it, and you see how the arms are not everything. It's just a bunch of motifs put together, and then what is this, like a filet crochet or a mesh crochet bottom, and I think it's pretty cool, and you can make it in all these different colors, but I just don't see it on my body type, or for my, I mean, I don't know, these are my own prejudices, so I will stop that. Look at this. This is another one that I wish I had the patience for. This is a crochet now, crochet along, I guess. And yeah, that's really, really cool. Lots of crochet alongs featured in this book. That's just a heather side tail blanket. And this is the continuous granny square style. Easy to do. Easy to do. Then, okay, so here's a little shape by Allison Holloway. Oh, it's a pajama case. Oh, that's pretty cool. Like when you go to bed at night, put your pajamas away in the little sheep. That's actually pretty cool. At first I was like, that is not an amigurumi I would be interested in making. However, as a pajama case, I think that's super cool. Alright, let's see what else they got going here. I like this. Again, time consuming. If I was going to make this, I would have to start it in January to be ready for spring. That's what I would have to do. But this is called the Scandi Spring Wreath. Bring some gorgeous spring blooms to your home with this delightful wreath. I think that's fantastic. I just don't have the patience for it. Again, I would just have to give myself a ton of time to get there. Let's see what else we got going. This is featuring a yarn shop owner. A nice article, a day in the life. This is really nice. Springtime Sprouts cowl. And the thing about this, I could never wear it just because I'm a woman of a certain age and I have my own internal heater. But I think it could be worn in SoCal because, especially if you live by the ocean, it'll be nice to have a little something on you. And this one is made with Pima cotton, so that works. Although I don't like color changing, so I would just get a cotton yarn that color changes on its own. I would not want to have to weave in all the ends. This is a little tapestry or applique actually. So all of these are appliqued on. That's interesting. Something to build your skills on a smaller project. I have done these pom-pom things before, and I liked how they turned out. I did them on a blanket. What else is in here? Same thing. Okay, so here's the free gift. Mine is in my purse. Isn't that cool? Crochet on the go. You get that when you buy the magazine. So I can't wait to put mine together and use it. It's very, very cute. Look at that guy. Interesting. I like these, but I don't really like making amigurumi anymore with crochet with worsted weight cotton or worsted weight acrylic. Or even wool. I just don't like. I would much rather make a plushie. However, with something like this, it would be gigantic if I tried to make it with like a plushie yarn. So I wouldn't do that. But I do like using the worsted weight yarns if it is going to be a doll. But if it's an animal, I really just would rather do the plushie. And there he is. Nice. He's got a lot of detail to him. He's interesting. We gotta look at this. This is called the Pura Vida Cal, and this is actually weird. They're already up to part 12 on this one, but when you look at the details, this is fantastic. But I would never look at the slot. Look at that. This is so cool, but I would never get this done. So, not for me, but it is lovely. And then, wow, if you subscribe to Crochet Now, you get a free blanket bundle. So you get all of the stuff to make this. 14 balls of yarn. That's a pretty good deal if you subscribe. But this is not a cheap magazine. This usually costs quite a bit here in America. And so I can't even imagine what the subscription would be like. Look at that. Aren't they cute? I love that. Alright, then they got this little bag, which is really cute. I haven't looked close enough to see if they line this bag, but it's tapestry, I think. Let's see. This handy adjustable bag. I think this is tapestry, and it's made with cotton, so it's not going to be a lot of stretch. Yeah. What else? So yeah, there's your thingy there to make that, and then I'm not to show it too long. And it's just different interesting things about, like, this is Carrie Lord, and I think, yeah, Carrie Lord from Toft, and we're talking about one of her books. I don't know if I have the Birds book, but I have a few of there. But look at these, based off the pattern of that, I forgot what you call that, China, but it's pictured there. And I know I remember having China like this growing up, but I'm sure ours was a knockoff, but you know, it was the blue and white stuff. I thought that was pretty cool to get inspiration from there. And then here's I showed you guys these guys already, Millie and Molly, the mushroom twins. Very cute. I think most likely in this book to make these, but with plush yarn. More pictures. And I think it's for, okay, here is a chevron blanket pattern in here. A chevron throw, which is pretty cool. See what else we got. More interesting stories. And this, I think this is fantastic. I really do think this is great. And I could see myself with something like this on walking by the ocean. Because no matter how hot it is in general, I mean, it does matter how. If it's super, super hot, if you get by the ocean, it'll be hot. But if it's like, say in the 70s, it'll be cool, especially at night. And you could throw this on. And I think this one has a good chance of me trying it. But again, I would just get color changing yarn. I would not get several balls. And I think they used, this one is 70%, the yarn they used was a blend, 70% acrylic and 30% cotton. And this serape, this is what this is, a serape. It's really nice. It looks simple enough to make. It's just that you need to hang in there and get it done. So that's it from the front. And here's how it looks on the back. So super, super nice. I know I'm not doing a great job of video, but here we go. On the side, very nice. And then I think that might be the last, oh no, it's a little tapestry, it's a little wall hanging. Now see this, to just get your feet wet with color changing. This is a super simple, it was made with lily sugar and cream, so worsted weight yarn. You could get that one done and make a little wall hanging just to build up the skills. Very good project for that. And here is the sample scarf. Now, I don't know how this is spring. Let me see. Oh, they use Shepja's stone wash, so that's going to be a cotton yarn, and it's a sport weight, and it's 78% cotton, 22% acrylic. So it'll be, you know, breathable. However, yeah, I'm not sure. I could never wear anything like this, even in the winter time. So, unless I move back to Chicago, which I'm not going to do. And then that's it. So, the other thing that came, so here, these are the Rikorumi Blooming Beauties, and I actually went and looked up these patterns because I would absolutely make these if I could find the patterns. But I think it's just a kit. I'm not sure. I didn't look hard. But I think she's super cute. They're all super cute. So these would be worth me looking into. So I did. So anyway, also featured in this issue was this little pull-out featuring designs from Tony Lipsy from TL Yarn Crafts. And I really, you know, like that they did this. And so there's Tony. And these are her designs here. Now, this is the only part I'm going to show you, I think. There's an interview in here with her, and these are the patterns that they feature. And I'm going to tell you right now, give you a hint. Sorry, bad videoing. That one of these patterns is going to be my seasonal yarn YouTube hop 2025 summer edition project. Have I started it? No. Is it May 25th? Yes. But that gives me less than a month to get it done. So which one do you think it is? Comment down below. and tell me which one of these projects you think I have picked to do for our Seasonal Yarny YouTube Hop 2025 Summer Edition project. What do you think? What do you think? This is a super cool little pullout. I'm so glad it's in here, and I will keep this. I will never throw this away because I like all the designs. And yeah, I'm looking forward to revealing my projects to you guys. And hopefully I won't change my mind. But if I do, I'll let y'all know why. But I don't think so. I'm going to try to get it started today. Today is the day before Memorial Day. So we got some time. I've been up. I'm washing clothes. I've made breakfast. I plan to bathe the puppy today. Yesterday I cleaned out the grill. And I don't know if I'm going to use it today, but at least I got it ready to go for the summer. And I haven't used it in a couple of years, so I really want to try. Anyway, that's it. That's all for this portion of the video. Talk back soon. Bye. All right. 3, whatever you want to call them. They can be purse charms. They could be phone charms. They can also be journal charms and keychains. So cute. So I have a purple bow. However, it was a weird purple and didn't really go with. So I probably would have been better on this one, but I'd already put the white one over here. And the bows I have only had one white, one purple. It had 2 pinks. But anyway, so I just went with a round clasp there. But look, they all have pretty much the same design. The unicorns, the bows, flowers, candy beads. I just went with the same design on all 3. I had laid them out on these. Had 3 of these stacked up and laid out with all the things. These little cat beading trays. And yeah, they had laid them out yesterday, and here it is, time to go to bed on Memorial Day. Gotta go back to work tomorrow. Been off for 5 days, and this is when I decided that I felt like crafting. So I made these right quick, but now it really is time to go to bed. So I did crochet, and unfortunately the throbbing began. So I'm really gonna focus on my Seasonal Yarny YouTube Hop project. I'm going to show you guys the yarn I'm using as a nice little preview. Hold on one second. So this is the yarn I'm using, Karen Cotton Cakes, and I have 2 of these, and hopefully it's enough for the project. But this one is called Driftwood. I've had these forever, and I just see you in giving yarn away or putting it in storage. I did keep all of my cakes, and so I pulled these out. I have 2 of them that I'm going to be working with for this project, but it's nice. Let's see, where is it? You got 530 yards. It's worsted weight, and the content, I'm pretty sure is it 100% cotton? Where was that? 60% cotton, 40% acrylic. Okay, so there you go. This is going to be for my Seasonal Yarny YouTube Hop 2025 Summer Edition project. Summer is coming. It will be here before you know it. Okay, see you in the next clip. Bye. Right, so this was my work for the weekend. I ended up with the 3 keychains. I had already made the first 3. So this one and the 2 after I made, I think I made the other ones during the weekend, these on the weekend. Love the little bear. I'm so happy to have beads that coordinated with the bear. And then this was just an inspiration. I really wanted to use those butterflies. They actually go on pins, but I wanted to try it here, and it worked out pretty good. And the bubblegum machine and the castle charm and the bow charms, I had those forever. Everything else TikTok shop. Okay, that's it. Love how they came out. Alright guys, it's Saturday morning and I have finished a couple of bag charms slash keychains, whatever you want to call it. I used for this one I wanted to do brighter colors. Everything else I had done except for like one. Well, actually two. The first two I did were pretty bold colors, but then I've been making these soft colored bag charms, and so I decided that I would go a little bolder, and I used all these UV coated beads, and and so here you go, beads and charms. So I had this little bear and it just works perfectly with the beads, and so that's one. This one is on a heart shape carabiner, or however you say the word, carabiner, I don't know. But I had these. I've had them forever. Once again, craft supply hoarder. So I got that one done. Then I made some little ones, if you could see. I had some butterflies that I put in the middle of the floral frame. Added an extra charm, and then we have a little castle charm on the end. And on this one, the pink one, we put in the pom-pom as a decoration, an embellishment, and a bubblegum machine at the bottom. Alright, so those are the things that I finished this weekend so far. Guys, I gotta admit, I'm having trouble crocheting. I have tried to work on my seasonal yarn YouTube hop project because I figure it's gonna be the only thing I get done, and so I've been working on it. However, my wrist started throbbing, so I stopped. I don't know what's going on, so I have to take it quite slow. So my current project that I'm hoping to do may not end up being the one. I'll do something, but it might have to be small, so we'll see. Okay guys, that's it for this section. I'm gonna finish doing laundry. I got some new crafts I want to try today, and because I can't craft, my wrist is not happy with this crochet motion for some reason. Anyway, that's it. That's all. These are super fun. Almost everything here was purchased on TikTok except for the charms. Those are the only three things, and the keychains I already had. Other than that, yeah, everything came from TikTok, and this I already had as well. This split ring is from Michael's keychain. I took it off. You can put your keys on here like that. So yeah, or it could be a bag charm. Anyway, that's it. That's all the keychains for today. Oh, let's see what else I get into. Okay, bye. Alright guys, so if you've known me for a while or follow me, you guys know I got into, back in the day, actually when my channel, in the early days of my channel, I was always showing hauls of supplies, art supplies and craft supplies, and I was buying lots of different kinds of things because I was really into mixed media art. I felt like mixed media art is a art that I can get into because I don't have any actual drawing skills or painting skills. I have some paintings that I've done under the direction of very good teachers, but on my own and trying to conceptualize something, I can't do that. But mixed media art appealed to me because really it's doable. It's just doable if you understand color a little bit, or you just like color and you know how to put colors together. It's just all about textures and using different materials, and I think that's really why I loved doing the glue pages, the glue books, and I still love that. I just haven't done it lately, but I love just, creating something just from lots of little bits of things. And so here's what I did here. This is basically a collage. So these are, turn it around so you can see it, Remember back in the day when you went to a hotel or a motel, these are the type of key rings they use. So these are motel key ring blanks. And what I did was I wanted to use all these charms that I have. Now, I bought these BT21 charms on purpose because I love BTS, and these are BTS related charms, and so I have a bunch of these, and I've been trying to come up with different things that I can do. So I just got just was on a whim and bought these hotel motel keychains, and decided that tonight I would actually do little collages on them. They're flat surfaces, and they're just really perfect for collaging on. And so what I used was all these different charms, as well as UV resin. With UV resin, it's not like the resin that you have to use when you mix two parts together. I've done that too, you guys know that. But this is the type you use that you just put it on and then you cure it with a UV light. So it instantly dries and hardens under a UV light. A UV light is the same thing they use when you get gel nails at the nail salon. They put your hands under the light so that they put your nails under the light so that they can cure and be hardened before you leave the place. And so the resin remains movable until you cure it. And so I just grabbed a bunch of things that a lot of this stuff I already had. I definitely bought the motel keychain blank off of TikTok. These came off of TikTok. And then everything else, guys, man, when you're a craft supply hoarder, everything else that I'm seeing, I had already. I absolutely had already. And therefore, yeah, craft supply hoarder, nice to meet you. Anyway, that means you could just bust out and do stuff without, running out and buying things, although I love buying things, especially craft supplies. All right, so anyway, these are the two I did tonight. I really am happy with how they have come out. They're going to be a component for something else, I'm pretty sure. A keychain that has a lot of different elements on it. I think that's what I'm going to do with these. But I have, as you can see here, there are 7 members of BTS, and therefore there are 7 charms, I think. Who's missing? Kim Namjoon is missing, so I may not have. Oh, there he is. Koya is missing. All right, so I'm going to do something with all of these. I'm not sure if, well, maybe all of these will be keychains, but this is also, again, always so interested in different crafts, and so I'm also interested in doing junk phone cases. And if you've seen them, they can be quite elaborate, and I just have to get a feel for what it's going to be like. And I thought that doing the hotel motel keychains, it's a smaller scale than a phone case, which a phone case is not that big, but this is much smaller, and therefore I think, even if I mess it up, not too bad, but it gives me an idea of kind of what I would like to do. And I definitely want to make myself a BTS themed phone case, which is what I'm going to do. The first one I make will be mine. But yeah, so super fun. Really enjoyed the process of figuring out what to put on it and unearthing some of these craft supplies for this project. Of course, y'all know I love Tim because Jimin's my dude and this is his character. So I just coordinated the chain really with Chimmy the ball chain I used, but on this one I just color coordinated it with the keychain itself. So anyway, that's it. That's all. Hope you guys enjoy seeing some of these different crafts. I truly am having trouble with my wrist. So my summer yarn to YouTube hot project is in danger. But I'm gonna have to go to the doctor eventually and see about it. But I'll power on, power through, and keep trying. All right, I hope you like these. I'll talk back soon. Bye. All right, so I'm just giving you guys a close-up look of all the components of these little collages. I thoroughly enjoyed making these. And, man, if I had known that collage art was a thing when I was younger, much younger, like in high school, I would have done this a lot. I thoroughly enjoy it. But it's nice to discover things that you love later in life. It just means you continue to learn. You have the ability to continue to learn. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy these little gems. So I'm in the mall and there's this kiosk. All of these crochet items, and I looked as close as I could to see if this could possibly have been done by a machine, and I don't think it was done by a machine, but I'm not an expert. I don't think. I mean, I don't know what's out there, but would y'all look at this? So I had to just ask the man, who did this? Who did the crochet? And he said, people in Turkey. Guys, so I'm making the next two. I'm going to make 7 in total because there are 7 members of BTS. And right now I have collaged with the resin, and now I'm flash curing the resin. I just want you to see how things glow under the LED light. Then I went ahead and put it under the lamp, both pieces under the lamp. I did it for 90 seconds twice just to really make sure that they are adhered. And here they are, all of them all together. 4 so far. I still got 3 to go, but really enjoying these little motel keychain collages. You can do a lot with these. Okay, bye. Alright guys, look at, I made some hair clips with my BT21 hair charms and a bunch of other charms. But anyway, that's J-Hope, that's Namjoon, that's JK, that's Cookie, that's Koya, and that's Mang. Alright, bye. Alright guys, so I said earlier in the video I was interested in making a junk phone case, and it's basically you just throw everything at a junk phone case. You just pile the back of it with all the charms, whatever theme you want. And so I really wanted to make a BTS themed junk case because, you know, today is the 11th. And no, today is the 10th. And so 2 of the guys got discharged already. So now we are down to the last 3 getting out of the military this month. And 2 of them will get out on the 11th. So basically tomorrow, which is closer than it feels to me because Korea is ahead of us. So really, while it is only like 6 something in the morning here, it's something like 6, 7, 8, 9 in the evening there. So they have to just go to sleep one more time and then they get discharged. Anyway, I am excited about it, as is most Army. And so I was going to use all of my little charms like those to make a phone case. However, I remembered that I had a BTS themed advent calendar last year that I opened, and it had all these things that I wouldn't necessarily wear as jewelry, but I realized they would make wonderful charms. And so I'm so excited because this is really what I wanted. I'm going to do something with the BT21 charms as well, but I really wanted to have more silver. Some gold is going to come in, and I am going to just have fun with this and get all of my charms on, and a lot of embellishments. And yeah, so this is just the arrangement. It's not glued. I'm just deciding little by little how I'm gonna do it. I've got some other musical themed charms. I think I have a saxophone, which Namjoon actually played the saxophone yesterday when he was discharged. And so I'm going to put the sax on there, and I'm going to look whatever other music themed charms I have. I believe I have a guitar, and I will put those in, and then a bunch of little gems just to bling it out a bit. And yeah, I'm going to actually use the resin and some purple glitter, I think, to go ahead and cover the entire back, because I don't really want it to be clear. So maybe I should have got silver glitter. We'll see. But this is a work in progress. Just wanted to share. So excited that the guys are done. Just about 2 more today, and then by June 21st, the last one is out. And then we get to experience BTS free of military service, and yeah, in their next chapter. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I'm excited. Bye. All right, guys, here's my first attempt at a junk case. It's jacked up, but hey, I tried it. It'll get better. So basically, you choose a theme. You gather your charms, and you just pile them in. First, you put on a layer of UV resin, which is, for me, I mixed it with the purple glitter, because purple is the color of ARMY and BTS. So, and then I picked out as many silver charms and purple things, and just touches of gold here and there. And this case is the perfect size for my phone, and it looks really cute on the phone. But just see some of these elements. So this is an ARMY bomb. There's ARMY, BTS. I put a trombone, a guitar, and a trumpet to represent the music. And then another BTS charm, a BTS flatback, ARMY charm. I put the word home with letter B's just because they are home as of right now. 6 out of the 7 are home. And so, yeah, I went ahead and put all that on there. And I love butterflies no matter what. But there is a song called Butterfly that I really love by BTS. So there's several different kinds of butterflies and flatbacks, and got some chain going, and yeah. So that's it. This is a messy one. You can see I got the glitter all down the side, but it still works, and it looks so cute in the phone. I will take a small video of it. I'll have to use Steve's phone later, and so you can see what it looks like in the phone. But I'm really, really happy with it. Very, very cute. And yeah. Anyway, I will use this phone case until Youngie is home, which is, I'll probably use it beyond that, but for sure I will be using it until Youngie is home. And that is, I think, the 21st of this month. So they will all be home. Okay, that's it. That's all. Oh, yeah. And see that? I bought a crown just to represent who they are. Anyway, that's it, guys. Here is the phone in the case. And my phone is rose gold, so that's where you see that little pink at the top. But yeah, this is it. I really, really like how this came out. I just wanted to show you it in the case. Everything works on it perfectly fine. I didn't ruin it to where the phone case gets in the way of the phone working. But yeah, this is how it came out. Yeah, I'll get better. As I was looking at it, I was thinking, okay, so in the future, you really want to just do this part first. Like if you're going to put things around where the camera is. That probably should have been first. In fact, I did all the big charms first, and then I saw that this was completely blank and said, oh, I gotta do something about that. So I'm gonna put these flat backs around it, but I probably will do that first on the next one I attempt. But yeah, this was really fun to make. I am actually not finished with it because the goal is not to have any spots that don't have something on them. So I see I can put something there. I can put things along here, a little bit more along there. Yeah, I just see like right in here, there's kind of a hole. I can put something right in there. But yeah, I just decided to just go ahead and cure what I have so far and then decide whatever else I want to put on. But I'm happy with it. It's completely imperfect, and I'll just get better the more I do these. But I enjoyed it. Anyway, just wanted you to see that. Okay, bye. All right, guys, let's end this video with at least some footage of me crocheting. There is not a lot of crochet content here, but I am currently working on my Seasonal Yarn YouTube Pop 2025 Summer Edition project, and you just got a little bit of a sneak peek of it. It's coming along, and yes, I'm still having trouble, but I think what I need is I need a chair with arms that I can rest my elbows on while I'm crocheting, because when I do that at work, I don't get the pain. It's only when I'm sitting on the couch at home and I'm having to, bear the weight of everything on my wrist. So I think, the next investment in my craft I'll do is get myself a different chair than the one I have at home eventually. I don't know when I'm going to do this. So when I get, I don't know. But I already put it in my cart at Amazon so that I won't forget it, because I want a pink one. But anyway, I think that is going to be the key. If I can rest my elbows, because I can rest my elbows on my knees, but then I'm hunched forward. So, or my thighs. I can rest my elbows on my thighs, but I'm hunched forward, and that's not good. It's kind of how I'm sitting right now. And I don't crochet like that in general. So, that's what I need, because I've been able to really make a lot of progress on this project. Anyway, at least you can see me a little bit trying to crochet on my lunch break. Just so there's some crochet footage here. I think the Seasonal Yarn YouTube Pop project is going to get me going again. And if I can just get some way the pillow thing does not work for me. I have had the pillow, or either I haven't found the right pillow. So I saw another pillow on Amazon as well, which is like about half the price of the chair. But I know that the chair will work. I don't know if that pillow will work for me. I need something a little bit more solid to put my elbows on while I'm crocheting. I think that's what's going to work for me. So we'll invest in that at some point. Anyway, so yeah. Just wanted to end out with just a little bit of me and a little bit of crochet. And as you can see, I am wearing my knitted sweater in this footage. I had pulled it out. The dress I wore under it is the dress I normally would wear under the crocheted hexie cardi, but I couldn't find that. It was buried, so this one was real quick to grab, so I put that on and it was perfect. I wasn't too hot because that dress is a sleeveless dress. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited to get back. I've been watching a lot of crochet videos, getting my desire to crochet back. I haven't tried an amigurumi yet, but I will really soon, because there's some cute stuff coming up, guys. Somebody, Plushy Co made a crochet Labubu pattern, which I absolutely plan to do. I know that several people have already done it. I saw a random girl do it, and then I saw Knotting Hook Crochet, Pam from Pamela's Crochet and Knit Corner, had shared Notting Hood Crochet's video where she had made some of the Labubu's, and I'm going to assume that it's the same pattern because it looks like it, but if it's not, I haven't watched the video yet. If it's not, that means there's a few good ones out there, or maybe Robin made her own. I don't know. She is a pattern designer. Anyway, I'll try to remember to link her video down below, and the next video, hopefully, I will have crochet content for you guys. Well, the next video after this is going to be reveal day for the Seasonal Yarny YouTube Hop 2025 Summer Edition. Summer starts next weekend, guys. And so you will be seeing our videos pop up. I've been talking here and there with different people that are working on their projects. And so, yeah, come join us next week for reveal day. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for joining me. This is a longer video. I appreciate you guys being here. Please like, subscribe, share, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Until we meet again, keep it crafty, guys. I will see you. I will see you. I will see you. Thanks for watching. Bye.